Okay, I've just spent the last 5 minutes yapping. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, as I was saying, I was like, I was like, I'm chilling. I'm just playing for FF14. I'm just doing craft stuff, you know. Just doing craft stuff. I'm just gonna chill. You know, might as well stream because that way. Yeah, just literally I clicked go live, alt tabbed into Discord, and because of streamer mode, because I'd opened OBS, it hadn't notified me of your message, and I was like, ah, fuck. I've already got more water than I was after, but here we are. So I've got 30 minium, 30 rock salt. We're gonna make a lot of glasses. We're gonna break a lot of glasses. That's what we're doing. No, I won't count. Real quick, so I can wrestle him up. Hello, Sean. Hello. I'm doing fine, thank you. Yeah, as I was saying, I was literally like, I was playing FF14. I was like, I'm chilling. People are busy, so I'm gonna stream so I can hang out and see if anyone's gonna drop in and whatnot. It's an early stream, so kind of not go for a different audience per se, but just happen to end up with a different audience. There's also there's an unscored outcropping, so I'm gonna go over there and grab that before I do anything else. Yeah, and then I get Mel's message of, yeah, did you want a VC and stream to me, screen share? I'm like, poo, I've clicked go live. I'm on the internet now. I've done everything. Streamer mode hit me. It do be like that. These things happen. I'm just gonna grab the Umber Rock. I'm mostly doing this one for Spirit Bomb, but more than anything else. Because Unspoiled and stuff gives you a lot more Spirit Bomb, which means more material. I shall do. I shall do. The first half of the stream is just going to be crafting and gathering and crafting and gathering. Until I get the materials I need to... Yeah. Go charge your phone. I will message you when I'm at MSQ stuff. Anyway, first thing I need is Alchemist. Because I'm making Natron. Because we're making crystal glass. My favourite. Crafting method, quick synth 30. Thank you. I didn't realise I was going to send it to both platforms. Oh well, I've double messaged Mel on my own chat. That's 10 out of 10. Oh. Get comfy. Charge your Lamau. I'm firing my Lamau. Boom. Yeah, no, I will do. Hang on a second. Did that mess up on Twitch? No, it didn't mess up on Twitch. That's why I thought there wasn't a problem. Because when I posted it on not Twitch, on Twitter, the exclamation mark doesn't mess it up on Twitter, but it does on Discord. Oh, so he's actually doing alchemy. He's I'm alchemisting. Powder Monkey's my character name. Because when I made him, I was it wasn't like it was. I'd started a tabletop campaign where I'm playing a gunslinging rat called Powder Keg, and I was like, I like that. That's funny. So I kind of just expanded it to fit the two names. So now we are Powder Monkey. Alright. I need to go gather some Silex from the desert. Off we go. The lore. The Pompadour has more jiggle physics than most things in the game, and that's why it's so funny. Need to swap to miner. If I lock, it's let me. So you have to, if you your game needs to be locked to 60 FPS to get optimal jiggle physics, because the physics kind of break above that. But so I'm gonna fly this way. But you can see the way the hair bends downwards when you fly. It's so dumb. Hello. Also, yeah, so I am in fact piloting Magitech armor. And if you are piloting this specific set of Magitech armor, it plays the fucking opening of FF6. Anyway, we're here for Silex. Let's go. One line. I'm actually just reenacting my entire contribution to your series. Funny hair, man. Also, it's even funnier because my main class for actual like combat and progression and stuff is monk. I'm actually just straight up reenacting my contribution to your damn FF6 series. Powder monkey. Exactly. He understands now. He gets the lore. It's clicked. There's layers. The monkey pun was a complete accident. I just wanted to punch God. Yeah. If that makes no sense, it will make sense if you've ever played a Final Fantasy game. It's even more pronounced in the powder is the gods I'm punching through, because you fight a lot of primals, which are beast tribe gods essentially, which are like generally represent the summons from other games. There's also just like series and parts of the game which are just straight up based on the older games. Like there's the whole Crystal Tower dungeon series, which is Final Fantasy 3, I think, or 3 or 2. 2 or 3. One of the two. It involves you fighting Zunde. No, 4 is later. Golbez shows up later. He's a problem later. I've not got to Golbez yet. That should do for now. We can head back to town. Okay, but also, yeah, in this, it's called the Crystal Tower, but you fight Emperor Zunde at the end. So it's like a mix of 3 and 4, I guess. I want gold suit. We're here for the crystal glass. Oh, it's alchemy for crystal glass, isn't it? Oops. Alchemist, quick synth, use HQ materials. Why am I even... I'm actually short on Neutron, on Neutron. Not Neutron, Silex. I need 90. Not. I underestimated how much I had. The current endgame raids that play for the latest expansion that players are actively progressing through and struggling with right now is my favorite. It is actually just straight. It's just Kefka. The current raid is Kefka. The actual name of the raid is called Dancing Mad Ultimate, but people are shortening it to, and I quote, "You mad," which is actually really funny. And Kefka is as silly as he always is, complete with actually breaking the fourth wall. That's not the thing I came for. I guess we're gathering some anyway. I had some in my pocket, so it's fine. I might also need to go grab some silver ore. I need those for the glass. I need silver nugget. I need silver ingots for the. Oops. I knew I forgot something else. Alex. Come on. I'll grab this. Go grab the silver. And then we can sit down and craft. Honestly, one of the main reasons I enjoy the crafting in this game is because it's normally it's normally a lot more involved than just clicking quick synthesis and letting the game do it. Like crafting classes actually have abilities and stuff. I need silver. South Shroud. I was literally there earlier to get the. God damn it. It's not like I can't just do a dungeon to make some money. I actively can. Well, I'm next to this guy. I'm gonna get my gear fixed. Oh god. I have to repair. Second. Yeah. Up we go. Alright. So if I'm gonna make how many crystal glass do you get? You get 1 crystal glass per pump. So I've got 30, which is 15. I need 2 silver ingots per. I need 1 for 2. So I need. Oops. Silver is how many? Not how many? It's 3 too. 15. That's not fun. I'll do like 2 more nodes worth of silver. I should actually just be okay. Maybe. Well, because I'm going to break down the glasses after I make, because that's how you get the demi material that I need. This is pain. This is what it is. Hello, Fate. Goodbye, Fate. I don't care. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. I'm going to go into the pub. We're gonna do goldsmith first, make all the silver. Yeah, sure. Goldsmith. Up. Then we close that, swap to alchemist, go into crystal glass, synthesize 30. You get to watch the funny animations. Anyway, let me reset this back to how I wanted it. So how I had it. This is it. This is the stream. The actual crafting will, the actual like hard part will come later when I'm crafting the actual materials to trade in. Literally grinding, yeah, in like multiple senses of the word. I literally only got the classes up to 60 this morning as well. to because I bought a set of gear for 60 for my crafting, and a level 60 tool for each slot, or main and offhand for each craft, or as close to 60 as I could get. So I just needed to level everything up to that point to use them. Because yes, crafters and gatherers have their own sets of gear. Okay, that's that done. And then we swap to Goldsmith. No, this is just half of the course. Use high quality materials. Make 15 glasses, please. Don't ask where I keep this, like, entire ass table. Because I don't know either. You can see, like, how my hammer has, like, its own unique, like, look and stuff. And that changes, like, for each piece of gear and stuff, which is... So, like, they don't treat the crafters any, like, less important. They don't treat them any less than the actual, like, combat classes. Which is good stuff. And now we get the fun part of sorting my inventory. Oh yeah, triple triad is a thing at the same. Now we have to just desynth all of them. So what we're after is that Fieldcraft Demi Materia 3. So desynthesis is literally breaking items apart for their materials, and they have a chance of dropping demi materia instead. I think the desynth chance for these is... I'm looking around this. Somewhere around the 20% chance for Fieldcraft Demi 3. The fact that we got a clear before a second demi is funny because the clear is only about a 2% drop rate. I got 2. That's part of what I needed. So now we click in, we go back to the glasses, and we quick synth as many as we can. Only one because we only got one more set of crystals. That's painful. Desynth. At least he gave us a third demi material. Okay. Let me swap to armor and actually make use of it. Reinforced dark steel wire. There we go, that's the roll of dark steel wire, which is the item required for armor. So we're gonna go hand that in. It is Revenant's time. So for demi material, for the first master recipes, you have to craft a specific material at high quality. and then hand it in. Everything from book 3 onwards is crafter script, which is a lot easier to get. So I'm going to talk to Talon here, Master Crafting Tomes. So the first one is Demi Materia, which I've got for each class, which requires a Fieldcraft and Battlecraft 1. So that was like early game gear desynthesis stuff. And then you've got Master ones, which I still need for a few classes actually. I don't know. Armor 2 is here. And that unlocks new recipes in the book. While I'm here, I'm also going to hand in these collectibles I've got stacked in my pocket. For, I think it's minor. Just get them out of the way, it clears out some inventory space. Okay, so we're gonna pivot because I forgot I haven't finished the ones. So for Master Crafting, what are we on from that? So we've done Blacksmith Armor, any Goldsmith, Rose Gold Ingots. High quality. Obviously, we want to check that in Goldsmith. Which will be in 46 to 50. The Rose Gold Ingot, high quality, requires 2 nuggets and 9 peacock ore. Nuggets requires gold ore. Got any of that stash? I've got 36 of that stash. Thank you. Now, have I got any copper? No, so I need to go grab some copper. More importantly, have I got any peacock? Is that something I need to buy? No, I need to go buy that. Okay, cool. That's fine. So we need to... Gathering method... Emily... Let's shout. Either way, we're going to Uldar. I ain't buying fucking copper ore when I can go mine it. Spends about the same. It spends more in teleporting than I do in... But... give me the Gate of Nald. Ooh. Gold ore is a pain, but I grabbed that a few days ago actually. So once you get to level 45-50, the end of the base game, there starts to be things called like what the hell are they called? They're like unspoiled. That's the one. Unspoiled like gathering nodes, which have rarer materials in them, but only spawn like at certain times in the day. On the server, not in real life. Jesus Christ. Imagine being a gatherer. Imagine being like a gatherer main in this game. Like, I wake up at 3 AM, the gold ore will spawn. I get paid I don't get paid enough for this. Anyway, so we got that. We sort the goldsmith. We smash out 2 high quality gold nuggies. There we go, there's one. Beautiful, thank you. There's 2. The peacock ore, I know where we get that. That's why I said Uldar as well, because we get it from you can buy that for Grand Company seals. the cosplays people can get up to in this game are also really cool. Like this one is like really close to Saber, honestly, in my opinion. You also get funny players look like these guys who will stand here and dance for. I don't think I've literally never seen the guy in the middle, the old guy. I don't think I've ever seen him offline. Like I've literally never every time I come to Uldar, doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Bearing in mind, I play on American servers, so like he's just always there. Anyway, we come here, go to the Flame Quartermaster. I think it's in this section. Nope, it's in the second one. Is it? Nope. After Peacock. There it is. So we grab that. Craft high quality those. Use those high quality ones. It is just a... yeah, it's just a rose gold ingot for the first one. So then we can go back to Ravenous Toll. Hand that in. And then that unlocks the recipe we need in Master Recipes. I haven't actually used the book yet, but oops. That'd be a good start. One. Which will unlock the calibrated rose gold cog, which requires a rose gold cog. Which we can do actually. Bar the demi material. Bar the painful part. This is 2 nugs. That tapping, like, I know it sinks into my brain. It turns on the neurons. Just ding 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 ding. My brain just goes awooga. So then we go da 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 da. Alright, now we got the high quality rose gold cog, and then we just need to combine that with what we need. One more fieldcraft heavy material. Okay. But let's leave that gather mess of a tree. So next up we've got leather worker, which is hard hippogriff leather. We'll swap to... we'll do all the ones first, and then the two. We'll swap into here. What was it, 50? That would be there. So I need two hippogriff leather and 9 animal. Hippogriff leather requires black alaman, which is mind, and hippogriff skin, which is violence. So let's go do that one first. Back to quarry mill. I only need 2 black acumen, but I'll grab a bit more just in case. Like I've been here enough to know black element comes over here. Is it literally over here? Boom. And then I need hippogriff. Hard hippogriff leather, which requires hippogriff leather, which requires hippogriff skin, which means we're off to Violence in Mordona, also known as Back to Revenant's Toll. So what I'm going to do is go to Uldar, grab the 9 animal fat that I'll need. Grab that first before I go to the Revenant's Toll. Have I got any hippogriff skin already in here? Show me my saddle. That's old goat skin, so no. Recall of Duty. What do you mean a Call of Duty reference in my MMO? Rah, gamer! What do you mean? Anyway, yeah, I've almost memorized what hippogriffs are. They're on this, like, stretch here. Oh, would you look at that? A hippogriff. I think it's all this way, or is it that way? Yeah, this way. You will see in chat at the bottom if I get what I need. 2 hippogriff skins. Is it literally just 1 to 1? Yes, it is. I've got what I need. Alright. But I'll need more for the next second stage. So I might as well grab it while I'm already here. So I'm just gonna continue to murderize some hippogriffs. Did he? It's not all there is that? Am I blind? It's very likely. That's literally towns. I guess it's a bit of this way and a bit of the other way. Oh wait, here we go! Lightning Sprite, Lightning Sprite. Nope, I think that's it. Hello, Hapala. I guess we just float back and forth until we find another hippogriff spawn. They aren't that common, unfortunately. So there's more of a case of less waiting for another hippogriff, less finding more hippogriffs to spawn, and more waiting for them to respawn. Alright, I'm just gonna adjust my leg, adjust my seating position. Oh. The first one I killed was over here, so this is probably gonna be the first one to respawn. See, boom. I wasn't going to punch these because they drop stuff. And why not? This is funny. I don't have a suplex yet, though. I'm disappointed. There we go, I got a few more. There we go. Some meals. Alright, let's pop back to the main town, craft this up, hand it in, and we can rotate to the next class. Which is Weaver. That's gonna be fun, I bet. Well, we're doing leather work this time, so first step, hippogriff leather. Let's that. I'm not still using fucking Pinger. The level at level 50, when you complete the Realm Reborn crafting quests or gathering quests, they give you like a quote unquote like legendary tool, and the one for leatherworking is called Pinger, which I think is just really funny. Behold my leatherworking knife, Pinger. Do I still have Pinger? Yeah, Pinger. I still have Pinger, because why not? Why would I not have Pinger? There we go. I made that. Yes, thank you. Give me Master Leatherworker 1. Let me use the book. Next class is Weaver, which requires, I'm looking on the wiki, Vanya Silk, which requires silk thread and potash. Silk thread is silkworm cocoons, which is East Shroud. Have I not got some of them left over? I've got them in my pocket already, so I just need to go to Uldar to get the other bit. But first, 46 to 50. Silk thread. And it requires effervescent water, which I've already got in my pockets. Let's do the crafting first, shall we? Just for reference, this is by no means needed for me to continue doing crafting quests or the main story. I'm just... Is that what I need? Yeah, damn, okay. I also need 9 lime sulfur and whatever the hell is happening to Culinarian, honestly. Hello, dancing friends. Culinarian is always the fucking odd one out. I swear to God. Alright. So, first things first, I need... nine lime sulfur. There it is. Oh, I also need for mine, one I'm actually building now, potash. And for culinarian, is there any of that from here? Let's find out. Coil meat, cooking cherry, volcanic rock, volume butter, smooth. Volume, oh. Okay, so coil I can just get from killing. Cooking cherry is from here. There it is. I don't need the one. Volcanic rock salt I get from mining in Raincatcher Gully. Guardian garlic I can grab from Nufka's Wells. I can also buy it in Lanoskia if I really wanted. I'm gonna go back to Lanoskia anyway because I want to buy some butter from there too. Alright. Let's make this one first though. We'll leave there's a reason why culinarian's being left to last. Because it's the last on the list of crafters, like in order. Anyway, that's the high quality Vanya silk. I'm gonna BRB for a second, because I want to grab a drink. Okay. Sean, I have to ask, as a fellow man of culture, have you ever noticed how some drinks get colder in the same fridge than others? So anyway, the one for Growth Formula Delta Concentrate requires trillium bulbs and quicksilver. Okay, so time to get my botany gear on. We're off to the honey yard in East Tram. I arrived just in time, actually. So yeah, as you can see, these unspoiled, like, they're time-based. But once you get to the appropriate level, you get a skill that shows you, like, where they are. Hello, nurse. I'm in time. I'm just gonna grab some trillium. I've already got like a ton of inventory, goddammit. I also need Quicksilver, which I can buy in Ulda. Can I buy it? I can also just buy it in Gridania. So I guess we're gonna head to Gridania. I'm pretty sure I've got rock salt in my pocket. That's Aberlathian rock salt. I can buy that while I'm here as well. The normal rock salt, that is. Probably from the same guy. And then we can go hunt down culinarian ingredients. His name is like Freeman. Is it? Hang on. Oh, it's Oroyed. I was looking at the wrong place. Oh, we've walked straight past him, I know I have. Or her. I need one Quicksilver and one rock salt. And then we swap to Alchemist. We're making 46 to 50. Growth Formula Delta Concentrate. Might actually be a tougher craft than normal. No, I'm not worried anymore. No longer worried. Ah, you've been caught out. I don't have that command. Well, that's the growth formula Delta Concentrate done. Okay. Is there anything I can grab? I've got the cooking sherry. I don't need that. The volcanic rock salt is Eastern Lanoskia. That's also Eastern Lanoskia. Western Thanalan. I can buy that from. So we're going on a trip to Lanoskia. Let's start with Western. Swift Perch. Because we can hit the vendor. The Sahagin vendor, that is. Swap to Monk, because I will need to fist something. I could have saved myself like a couple of minutes of traveling. But no, I need to go there. Up that way. Do that. Garlic garlic is used in absolutely everything. How can you tell someone's an actual culinarian main is when they have like 2 stacks of the stuff in their inventory at all times. Hello, Nov. Hello, vendor friend. I need smooth butter and garlic. That's those two done. And then it's off to Eastern Lanoskia. Costa dos. That's the point also. Dawn, are you still recovering from your botched ankle? Yeah, let's... What's the time? 5 to 8. Okay, cool, we got time. I know I want to head over here to... Because I know, obviously, they're jungle koals here, so they'll be in the jungle somewhere. A-goo-boo, a-goo-boo. Sandwiches. Pelicans. The least pelican-looking pelicans to ever pelican. There we go, jungle koal. Hello. Give me your meat! That was easier than I expected. So now we just swapped them to miner. And wait. Well, what I'm going to do is come back. Do I have any volcanic rocks out in here? No. Just... I'm going to do a bit of round tripping and come back. So we're going to the gold saucer to do my capped pot if it's reset. Understandable. Let's go gambling! Mini cat part, have you reset? Yes, you have. Perfect. Let's have a look. Give me... Okay, this is hard. There's a chance. It did not pan out. Never mind. Oh, dang it. Oh, my God. We just ball down the middle. What number we got in the corner? 9. So 1, 2, 3 is the big number. That's the one that gets you triple selling cards for MGP. The Sunday card is 800 MGP. We'll take that. Fix my stuff while I'm here. The gold saucer here is also where you find the most money-driven summon in the entire game. Yo, Jimbo! Anyway, now I can teleport here. Hand stuff into Talon. Weaver, Alchemist, use the books. eastern, isn't it? So wine court's the closer option. 5 to 8. Is it only PM though? I swear to God, it's only PM. There is a outcrop, so we're gonna grab that just for spirit bonding purposes, but it would be really nice if it was if this turned out to be that one as well, that'd be really nice, but it's not as promised stones. I mean, we're gonna grab them because we're already here. Just checking my stuff for spirit bond. Yep. So I guess now we wait. So every in-game day is 70 minutes. So we'll only have to wait about 6.5-ish, 7 minutes, maybe a little longer than that, to see if it spawns at 5 AM as well. And if it doesn't, then I can cry, I guess. I am currently, as I've said before, I am currently on the free trial, so my level is going to cap out at 80. But once I hit 80, I can start, and once I get to I think it's Shadowbringers after Stormblood. Once I get to Shadowbringers, I can start getting level 80 gear for everything, and use that to essentially, I can like then spend the time min-maxing my gear for level 80. And like get the most out of the free trial that I can. Right, actually, I'm going to queue a trial. Daily roulette trial. Trials are essentially the big... Ah! Hold... What? What have I done? What am I doing? Okay, cool. I'm literally was just going to do a trial to like waste time until like 5 AM/5 PM. me. Besides, yeah, if this doesn't spawn at 5 AM, that gives me a good 35 minutes to kill before I get it spawns again at 5 PM. So that way I will get it within the next like 40 minutes or so. The only thing holding me back from finishing my Master 1 recipes. And then I can start hunting materials for Master 2. Unfortunately, the free trial is very limited on social features, which is the most annoying part. Can't join a guild, or the guild-free companies in this game. You can't join a free company. Can't whisper people, can't add people to your friends list unless they add you first. Can't invite people to parties, you have to be invited. Can't trade, can't sell things to the market board. The last two I get because it's like bot protection stuff, so like people like select gold farming bots don't exist without paying for subs. Pain. It's just pain. I'd be able to do crafting and stuff so much easier if I was on sub, but at the moment, I kind of just am not touching a subscription until I've maxed out at least Monk and all my Crafter Gatherers to the end of the free trial. Gotta squeeze it for every hour it's worth. Alright, it's 4:47 AM, Eorzea time. Yes, that also makes sense. I get that one, I get as well. It's the party one that's the pain. Because you have to be reliant on other people and be like, I would like to do a thing, can you invite me? Okay, is it going to spawn? No. It doesn't spawn. So we got another... So it's fisting time. But yeah, Mel, if you want to chuck me an invite and then queue us for whatever roulette you've not done. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you. Right. Yeah, whatever. Queue us for whatever roulette you've not done. it is literally just I might as well queue for something while I'm killing time. That was quick. I'll take that. Which one is it? Oh, it's... That was Cutter's Cry. Oh yeah, that's a point. I need to refresh my eggs. Egg! Let the tank do the tank thing. I love the tank. Eggy wiggy! It's because they're cheap and they give you the food above. The extra XP actually, like an extra 3% XP adds up over the course of a game. Extraordinary is accurate. Oh yeah, you can use then shifting sands to, yep. So this is one of... It is accurate, yeah. So yeah, this is one of the early game dungeons, and FF14 essentially lets you scale back your level so you can do early content again, and like the leveling roulettes, and so they're called. You can do like daily roulettes, which are essentially any content that you've got unlocked from across the entire game, and you get bonus rewards for doing it. We've got 2 months. How do you... Okay, Mel is playing Astrologian. She's relearning New Healer. I Fist God. She plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Hello! Hello, welcome. Pizza bomb! I walked into too many pillars, I think. Game lagged a bit there. Jesus Christ. Blew itself up. Clear the feeding pit. First boss of this dungeon. Nah, it's all good. It's like a bonus early stream, mostly. I'm playing Final Fantasy, I'm chilling. This way I can just hang out with people, you know. So what the fuck do you mean you just woke up at like nearly midday? No. Man. I tried to interrupt that. I don't need any of the gear, honestly. I would end up just trading it into my grand company for seals. So best to let anyone else who might need it take it. Clear the sunken empty chamber. Chamber begins to stir. On to the last section. Or not yet, actually. The game does have voice acting, it's just not every cutscene. And it does get a lot better past the Realm Reborn, I'm not gonna lie. From my opinion, at least. Woo! Of course he went for me. Why would he go for anyone else? Oh, so you're in post Realm Reborn, but not in Heavensward. Yes, that's because it's just trying to wrap up loose ends and get the game, like get you ready for the next part of the story. Not to mention, at the start of Heavensward, they did like a recast of the entire like voice acting team to the team that they have now. Also, like, it's not a game that it's not designed to be played solo. I'm not gonna lie. Like most of my fun is playing it like stream or like just with friends, like with Mal here, the bunny healer in the party. Whoa. Just sorting out my sitting position. Yeah, so like you shouldn't have like you should be able to just like use not use is the wrong word. But like if it's getting like boring because you're in the I've finished the story and now it needs to set up for the next part like section, like then like hang out with them and use them as a distraction while you get through the story. Those pills are evil. Also, it depends on what job you're playing, because, like, I don't know, I can imagine trying to go through the main MSQ as a white mage is a lot tougher than it is. I was saying, like, you could use, like, hang out with them while you get through it to, like, as a distraction to keep you going. And like the post main stories. So you've done the Ultima weapon fight, right? And you're like cleaning up after that. Taking the cacophony away. Can you not? There we go. Because yeah, a bunch of the quests, once you deal with Gaius and the Ultima Weapon and stuff, a bunch of the story after that is to set up for the expansion to come. I really didn't want that, thank you. And then we went for it. Not yet. And they did a full, like, revamp of the voice acting team, so everyone gets new voices in Heavensward. Which is who, I think, is who sticks around until today. But then again, I'm only in Stormblood right now, so Mel would have to clarify on that. More importantly, actually, I can change my lists. Because now I've got Grandmaster of the Hand. Which makes me feel a hell of a lot cooler. No worries. News company. That's fair. In the end, the only person that should decide whether you play a game is you. Like, if it got too much or got annoying or boring, then don't play it. That's. But yeah, no, I definitely think like you were caught in that like poster Realm Reborn slump. So 5 hours in game, god damn. God damn! It only works out to about 10 minutes. Yeah, there you go. She's swapping intranets. Pretty much, yeah. Ignore the fact that I play it primarily to craft shit. I am the outlier, not the rule. Monkey, dude. It is not a turn-based RPG. Unless you're crafting. It's not turn-based. Yeah, true. The game really is quite really slow to begin with. It speeds up. This is also part of why I think like it gets better later, because like it feels more fluid. To tell you, like, you'd have to end up like logging back in to figure out where you were and like what quest you were. And then we can turn around and go, yeah, you were like you were miles, like you'd still have a few to go, or you were literally one away from going to punch something. What class did you play? Is the question. Yeah, Mel, do you want to queue us for another roulette that you've not done for the day? Oh yeah, good point. Forgot about that one. There you go. You're in charge. There is always wordy cutscenes. Yeah, you never get past that. That's part of the game. Yeah, Urianja exists. I saw a post on Twitter that was like, the only reason he talks like that is because they didn't expect him to live like past fucking Heavensward or something, and then they like. That's also part of the problem. You're playing White Mage to do MSQ. That class is not built for. No, but Urianja speaks funny, and I love Urianja. Aside from what he does later, which he deserves a punch in the nose for. We've been over this. Man, relatable. Okay? Actually, relatable. Which is why it hurts when he did what he did. I feel betrayed. But if I think about it, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, he probably thought of the idea as like an offhand thing, and then his brain locked onto it and wouldn't let it go, and he was like, "Oh, guess I'm here now." Hang on. So, Linkaria, you mean there's going to be cutscenes like that across the entire game? Yeah, those never end. You just have to. You don't have to do them all like back to back. You can take a break and be like, "I'm done with words. I want to go and set fire to something and go do like a dungeon or something that isn't just the quest." That's why the game has a bunch of side content, like Palace of the Dead, Heaven on High, fucking Alliance raids like Bahamut and Void Ark, stuff like that. I'm impressed. There we go. Thank you. That was quick. High level dungeon. Which one are we doing today? You playing Astra again, no? Which one's this? Is this the Arbitorium? Oh, it's the Arbitorium, isn't it? Oh, what age? Oh, it's Ampedor. Oh, it's Ampedor Hard. Okay, I see. That bunny is just not here. There she is. Who's that tank? Oh, the actual tank-looking character. Thank God. I actually have mechanics. So the wall pulls are real. Yeah, stand here and click Rock Breaker. Until the nothings have died that I can go single target. Or I run out of charges for my stance button. Leaf miner? That's me! I mine leaves! Oh yes, it's Doulahan time. Do I break this? I think I should try to punch the statues, honestly. Wouldn't go for unchecked. He really did not like you there. He was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna punch the hero. yes, that's called build-up to the rest of the story. That's gonna happen. Good. Watch it, watch it. No, it does. No, it didn't. I got second one, my mistake. Like, I get it's annoying, but like, it's necessary to build up the plot. Oh, if beam hide behind statue. Okay, that is fine. Bogatir's gear. And then, yeah, there's nothing saying you can't like do a bit of the MSQ, take a break, go play a dungeon or something, like, or go and fight something. It's all about like it's just pacing it for yourself. You don't have to sit there and slog through the story like back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I see, I need to come over here and just click right. Did you subscribe from the start? Did you not do the free trial? Oh, see, that's why I don't play through Steam. I just play as like separately because I'm not letting like the family share. You can just download it straight from their website. We killed the light and then no one picked it up. Oops. Did we not kill him? Oh, we killed the body double. Yep, you'll have. Unfortunately, because you've paid for a sub, you now definitely can't. I can't access my fucking saddlebag. Whoops. Yeah. I know that now. I'm impressed that none of the gang realised you could just download the game outside of Steam and thus not have to worry about it. The fuck is crashing? Oh, it's the wall, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so like you'd either have to start a fresh account, which means starting over again, or you'd have to pay for a sub, both of which is kind of shitty. Rock breaker, rock breaker, rock breaker. What the fuck is a combo? Oh yeah, I gotta go through the flow. Oops. Yeah, but I don't know. The game's been around a hell of a lot longer than it's been on Steam, so I kind of figured someone would recognize it. Oh well. You can always just email support and be like, I'm like would like to swap them, but I doubt that will work. We're delighted. I didn't realize I've been grouped. It's not just console. Like it's been outside of Steam on PC for years as well. Standing in the scythe is a bad idea. I should stop. I'm doing monk things by... This is the only ranged attack I've got. Maybe. It happens. Stop putting me in the fucking scythe, you bitch! There we go. Oh. Oh, goodbye, Ferdinand. Alright, this should have spawned, so I should be able to swap to... No, I don't care. Cool. I've been there, done that one before. Yo, what up, Space? Speaking of... I am on my way to gather some rock salt to commit culinarianism. Yes. That is what I said. I thought as much. Alright, that's a lot of volcanic rock salt. Let me head to Wineport. And then it is time to shift. And then I'll have all of the master recipe ones. This would be so much easier if I wasn't on free trial. I could just buy the demi materia from the market, but no. It was... Which one am I using it for? Sauteed koal. Alright. Time to shift. Needs to be... literally cannot... If it's normal quality, it's useless. Has to be HQ. Ah, look at it. Bag. That's enough to finish it. Alright. There we go. Thank you for doing the roulettes with me, by the way, Mel. I appreciate that. Helps me build up my wasteful teleportation fund. Yeah, Steam is a gaming monopoly right now. But the only thing is, it's a bit more accepted than like PlayStation is trying to be, because it doesn't actually fuck over the consumer. Master Culinarian 1. Book. It is a monopoly. Because that isn't up to... That's on the company for putting it on Steam. Steam don't go out their way to bring games in. Anyway, so now, if I go to Master Recipe 1, I have it on every class. now we start hunting Master Recipe 2. So in Calibrate, which is the fucking demi-material stuff. Let's work on... Okay, so... Leather worker is well hardened, so I need 2 hippogriff leather. Good thing I gathered more of everything earlier. No, I'll synth it in HQ. I'll manually synth it in HQ. See, that's a more appropriate argument to make, that if a game's got its own launcher, it shouldn't be like Steam shouldn't allow it, but Steam won't because money is money. And also the fact that games that have launchers that go through Steam don't pay Steam. Like, if I bought something in FF14, I forgot to do any of my buffs. Fuck. Whoops-a-daisy. Never mind. Never punished. Yeah. Yeah, so having them all in one place is really nice and is incredibly useful, but it causes confusion like this exact situation. Like, and competition is good for the market. It's just that everything that tries to compete with Steam is either just dog shit, or just can't compete with Steam because Steam is already that big. Or has to go for a completely separate market. Like, well, I need intricate silver brocade. I mean, you can also just manually add non-Steam games into Steam to have your library in one program. It's not like you're losing them. But also, like, Epic is just dog shit. Nice, nice. Like, Epic is horrible because it's stupidly AI pushing and just the way they handle things is just kind of shitty. GOG are clever in that they focus on not competing with Steam because they're going for a different market. Same with itch.io. Anything beyond that just can't compete. But because for 99% of consumers that aren't messed over by this exact problem with like FF14 for example, Alchemist. What do I trade in for Alchemist for this? Concentrated Spirit of Salts. Cheers. Volcanic Rock Salt and Vitriol. Which you don't craft. That's vitriol. Of course it is. That's beautiful. Let me swap back to Monk for a second, so I don't get mugged on my way out of Lenoskio. It's Peem. So there's only one place in the game that you can get the vitriol crafting material, because it's only used in 3 crafting recipes, one of which is diluted vitriol, and the others is like Master Alchemist stuff, and that is the Kobold Merchant for the Beast Tribes. Where is the boy that sells me things? Kobold vendor. Kobold vendor. Hello, kobold vendor. I'd like to buy some vitriol. Thank you. Fact welcomist. Literally, I was using the salt I just went and gathered. Hello, kobold vendor. I'd like to buy your strongest vitriol. You can't handle my vitriol, hero. How much is that gonna do? I can do that, and that covers the whole thing. And I can just put this, put this. Boom. High quality spirit of soul. And then to make the concentrated spirits, it's that and some heavy materia. Now for the fucking funky one. I love culinarian. It is rich tomato relish, which is spicy tomato relish. Okay, oh god. Okay, here we go. I love culinarian, but also here we go. Nested recipes, my beloved. That's grapes. Where do we gather grapes from? Oakwood. Okay, let's... I'm literally like next door. I can just fly over. But... Oat. Real talk, if you're not open to considering alternatives, you deserve to suffer under monopoly. Like, also, like, the only good thing Epic does is give away free games, like, every other couple of weeks, every week or two. It's the only reason I still have Epic installed. But no, if you're not, like, if you're not willing to consider alternatives, then, as rude as it fucking sounds, you're part of the problem. Steam's been going for that long as well, like, it's like the early 2000s type of shit, that, like, everyone's just kind of, like, accepted it. And it's not a bad thing. Steam isn't that bad. But it has enough problems, like, that it can... Or it can cause problems, well, like this. Anyway, so... GOG are great because they focus on a different market, and I'll be real. Epic were kind of iffy to begin with, and then they started, like, deep-throating AI, so they went out the window. Let me just... Because it's good to keep your options open. Anyway, so we're going back to culinary. Now I need table salt, which is rock salt. Actually gonna cry. I should have. Simonim is gathered in tree speak. Oh, I need to go to tree speak anyway, so full gold float it is. So I can hit old Gridania off of it and grab some salt. And the desert old tomato is... Can I buy that there, or is that gatherable? That's gatherable in Raincatcher Gully. From 1 to 4 PM Eorzean time. I just missed it earlier. That's fine. And to be fair, add game to library is a local thing rather than an actual library thing, but... GOG is actually honestly the GOAT. See, no, that's the thing. Okay, so this is part of... That's not what I want to go at all. I came for salt. Where's the salt? In the wrong area. Oh no. Am I? Whatever. See, GOG is generally literally called good old games. It's for like retro stuff. And anything you buy on GOG, as Sean has said, you can download because it's DRM3 and then just add it to your Steam library. Epic is dog shit. There's a reason why there's a meme in the gaming community. Yeah, there's a reason why there's a meme in the gaming community that is just Steam wins by doing nothing again. Because literally, Steam wins by doing nothing. I was there for fucking cinnamon, not for dumbass. I'm gonna head into Ulnar and just see if I can buy it. Honestly. Do I have any Decimel potatoes stashed in here? Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. It's like... No, I can't. No, I don't. Of course not. This is what I get for selling everything. Let's see if I can just buy some Simonim. Simonim! And itch.io is just for indie stuff. It's not for like everything. And even then, a lot of stuff that goes on itch.io is on Steam unless Steam complains. Frittery. Okay, I came here for Thiminim. That was it, I think. Yeah, Simonim. Simonim. So, while we wait... Because we need more Fieldcraft. So, there is an alternative to Fieldcraft Demi-Materia 3s. Which involves going to the... out here and buying... Yes, unfortunately... Hence, yeah, but everyone who tries to do better than Steam fucks up in every... Like, either fucks up or goes for a different market, which is the sensible option. Fucking up is not a good option. Don't be Epic. See, as I've been saying, GOG goes for a different market. Is it Field Gear or is it Novelty Gear it's in? It's in Field Gear. Oh, it's in Novelty, isn't it? It's the... Is the... Fieldcraft Demi-3s. No. Decent Bridemaid. Yeah, you can just buy a bunch of these sandals. Yeah, that's the only other problem. It's like Steam... We'll do 6. Beat. Oh, there's one. And it gives clusters, which is really nice. They might actually, like... I mean, the ratio is pretty good from that. But so now I'm up to what, 3? 3, and I've got one of my sub back, haven't I? Nope. So I'm up to 3. Which means I can craft 1. So I've gotten woodworking 2 is done. Armor, blacksmithing 2 is done. Armorer 2 is done. Need to do Goldsmith, which is Calibrator Rose Cog. Means I need to be a Goldsmith. Epic are literally surviving off the back of Fortnite. And like... They tried to do a bunch of other stuff. With like the exclusivity deals. That's the... Yeah, they quite literally shot themselves in the foot. Steam wins by doing nothing again. And thus we're back to Steam wins by doing nothing. Goldsmith 2, yes. Oh, the Chimera card. I didn't realize I didn't. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's another card in my collection. Unreal Engine itself has fallen to the AI slot. Leatherworkers next. Which is the Dismal Tomato need, isn't it? 1 PM to 4 PM. Are you done for now for like roulettes and stuff, Mel? Because I'm thinking at this rate it might be quicker to grind out money via like roulettes and stuff and just do sandals. That is completely understandable. You're all good. That is perfectly valid. No, I'm not turning off my stream just so I can do roulettes. This is just demo material, huh? Get off stream. No, so roulettes aren't gambling. Roulettes are doing dungeons. Crystal glass requires minium, which is expensive. Because it's 200 fucking seals of pop. No, Sean isn't wrong, but I would like to continue streaming. It's gambling what content you'll get actually accurate. That's valid. Do you get? Is it just seals you get for handing in stuff for? What do you call it? I'll find out in a second. Supply and provisioning. Yeah, just seals for stuff from here. I'm gonna have these in because it's. I don't want to. Yeah, but I want to stream. Oh, minion. Did you... No, he's referencing the meme. Fuck it, I'm gonna cash out and just buy 50 minion. So I need 50, so which means 50 Natron. It's let's go gambling. Oh dang it! It's the funny guy. So I need natron, which is 50 rock salt and 50 water. I'm pretty sure I can buy both of those here. At the yes, I did. But then I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. You then said, I'm struggling to breathe. So I was like, are you gonna like look after yourself? You know? So I kind of presumed. I came for rock salt. I need like 50 more. Yeah, there's nothing I can do from here. It's not gambling. It is not actually gambling, don't worry. We're on the glasses train again. I appreciate it, but no, there is no real money gambling. They're called roulettes because it's a random piece of content from the game. I'm going to be mining here a little while because I need 50 waters and 150 silver. Or 25. I said real money gambling. That's the bit that Twitch gets you on. And I've also already done my mini Caxpot stream today. It's a bit late for that. I did my Caxpot earlier. Hello, Gede Team Alice. You fucking grumbling creature. Yeah, that checks out at this point. Honestly, I am unsurprised. Alright, that's the water required. Now onto the silver. We'll need 150 of this. No, we won't. We'll need 75. Because it's 2 crystal glass per glasses. And if I'm gathering enough, I need 50 crystal glass. clicked the wrong one. Anyway, yeah, no worries. Have fun swimming. If I'm not back, I'll see you tomorrow for Power World. That's a little better. Lamau. Yeah, no worries. Catch you later. Is that fucking tomato spawn? 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, let's gather this one. Then we head to the southern Thanalan to mine out the Silex. Unspot deposit. No. Oh, this is the part of the moss spot. Might as well grab all of that one, eh? Alright, now we're going back to the desert. I'm gonna teleport, I can't. This is the big gathering because we need 150 of this shit for the glass, for the crystal glass. Just gonna pop King's Eel for this one. Oh, let's go. These are the best nodes when it's just like, here you go, here's a bulk, here's bulk some. Yeah, more bulk. Let's go. Almost up. Hang on, what I'm going to do is gather up the Silex and then wrap up for the day. Which will be like literally the next node. Yeah. Alright, let me get back to town and then I'll... Okay, thank you very much guys for all coming and hanging out. I know it was a bit of a short stream, but it was a nice little bonus stream. I will be back tomorrow with a stream on Power World with Lincario and Scantling Sean and the gang again. We figured out the server stuff, so we'll be able to actually play as a full group and, you know, do that a lot better than we did last time. Anyway, thank you guys very much, and I shall catch you tomorrow. Peace!